Hello all my lovely Keiths, my name is Patrick and welcome to Fun with First Names, where each week we look into the origin, meaning and some extra fun facts behind one specific first name. And this week we are looking into the first name of Naomi. However, before we continue, just remember that in October we are celebrating 2 years since the publication of my book, The Origin of Names, Words and Everything in Between. Once again, I can't believe it's been 2 years since this book came out, and it's a really good, fun read. If you haven't read it yet, go check it out. Paperback, hardback, it's even on Audible, it's even available on Kindle. Wherever you enjoy your books, it's available there. And just as a little tease for all you guys, I'm going to read the blurb quickly for you just to get a taste of what this book is kind of about. It says, have you ever wondered if the word named itself? If you have, then this is the book for you. Everything has a name. But why? With the origin of names, words and everything in between, you can learn the origin of some most obscure and common terms in the English dictionary. From toys to animals to planets and more, you'll learn why we call things the way we do. While author Patrick Foot of the popular YouTube channel Name Explain doesn't claim to know everything, and I don't trust me, he has garnered a wealth of knowledge about language and history over the years, and is thrilled to now share it in this highly anticipated debut book. With his uniquely British sense of humour, full of both rare and everyday words, and packed with great information, Patrick presents a variety of topics that will intrigue and entertain anyone interested in the origin of names, words and everything in between. Go order it, there'll be a link on Amazon down below, it'll be really amazing. And if enough people buy it, I might get to write a second one, which will be hugely exciting. But anyway, on with today's name of Naomi, and this is of course primarily a female name, and there are quite a few spelling variations of it, but the two that caught my eye most were Naomie and Noemi. I also really enjoy the Finnish variation of this name, Noomi, Noomi. It kind of sounds a bit like Suomi itself, Finland's Finnish name. What really intrigued me about the name Naomi is just how unique sounding it is. There's just not many names that sound like this. The way it's spelled and the way it sounds, it's just very unique sounding. When I first heard it and started to think about the name Naomi, I thought it was possibly French. It's just got a French vibe to it. But nope, once again, this is a Hebrew name. So many names in the English language of Hebrew origin, and this is one of them. And originally in Hebrew, it was Naomi, kind of like this. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's how it's spelled. It's believed to mean pleasantness, so that's nice. Nice, simple meaning of a nice name. Yeah, nice stuff. Nice. It came to prominence thanks to the Book of Ruth in the Old Testament / Hebrew Bible, where the titular Ruth had a mother-in-law called Naomi. Though what's so interesting about the name Naomi, it is also popular in another nation / language too. That being Japanese. When I was searching into the name Naomi and famous Naomis, there were loads of Japanese famous Naomis, and I thought maybe Japan adopted this name into their language. But I think it's more they created this name in their language coincidentally that sounded and was spelt the same as the Hebrew Naomi. It seems like quite a big coincidence because the Japanese version actually has a different origin and etymology and meaning, and the Japanese version can actually be unisex. Though it's actually quite rare on boys, it's still predominantly a girl's name, but it can still be unisex. This makes sense. I don't really think Japanese and Hebrew intermix that much. According to Wikipedia, there are only 300 to 2,000 Jewish people in Japan, and that's out of a population of 126 million. So that's not a lot of Jews at all in Japan. However, if you are one of these few Japanese Jews watching this video, please let me know. I'm fascinated to hear from you and what Judaism is like in Japan. It's a clash of cultures. You don't really think of intermixing much Japanese and Judaism, and I'm just interested to know how it works out. Anyway, we're getting way off topic there. Where does this Japanese Naomi come from? The kanji characters for this name, which should hopefully be displayed here if I remember to do it, means straight and beautiful. So it means like just beautiful, really. Straight, beautiful. I don't know how the straight part can relate to that. Straightly Beautiful, is that a term? That could be a band name. I want to see a band called Straightly Beautiful somewhere, please, thank you. So they actually do have kind of similar meanings, the Hebrew and Japanese version of Naomi, so maybe there is some sort of link between the two of them, or maybe it's just a big coincidence. Who knows? Though regardless, it seems the name Naomi is on the rise, as in the USA, it is the 59th most popular girl's name, and it just has been going up and up and up over this entire time, so don't expect Naomi to hit number 1 in the next few years. Who knows? However, here in the UK it's the 178th most popular girl's name, so nowhere near as popular as it is stateside, but still pretty popular. We've definitely looked into less popular names in our time with Fun with First Names, that's for sure. Famous Naomis include the likes of Naomi Watts, the actress, Naomi Campbell, the supermodel. She's the Naomi that comes to mind for a lot of British people. For some reason she really popularised the name over here in the UK. And I'm pretty sure there's Naomi in Metal Gear Solid as well. I just have in my head Snake going, Naomi, So yeah, I think there's an Naomi in Metal Gear as well. Also, really fun sidetrack related fact. Do you know the guy who voices Solid Snake, David Hayter, is also the EA Sports guy? I think so anyway. I might be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. And of course, we have a wrestling Naomi as well, and she is simply called Naomi. She's fantastic. She's great in the ring, really good wrestler. One of the most underrated women's wrestlers in WWE. Absolutely adore Naomi. Just go watch any of her matches. By and large, she's great. But that's just about everything you guys need to know about the name Naomi. But what are your thoughts on this name? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you know anyone called Naomi? Are you called Naomi yourself? Let me know down below. And of course, I just want to share some of the thoughts you guys had on last week's name of Morgan. Randy Van Halen says, Captain Morgan was someone who really existed. The rum brand is named after Henry Morgan, a 17th century privateer from Wales. He worked for the Royal Navy and raided ships and settlements in the Caribbean and Central America, and is the most famous for destroying Panama City in the 1670s. Thank you very much, Randy Van Halen, for telling me about that. As I said in that video, I was wondering, is Captain Morgan a real person? And yes, he was clearly. Though his surname was Morgan, his first name wasn't Morgan. So there's another famous Morgan for you all. JS said, you left out the most important Morgan of all, Morgan Fairchild. I think she made this name popular for girls in the 90s. I like it as a boy's name better. So once again, thank you for reminding me about Morgan Fairchild. She did kind of come up in my research, but I just didn't mention her. Though a lot of people did say, you forgot Morgan Fairchild, you forgot Morgan Fairchild. So maybe I should have remembered her. It would have answered my question about why the name got so popular in the 90s. And the Grinch said, I know a pair of twins both named Morgan, both are different genders, so it's confusing. That is interesting. I don't know if this means he knows two pairs of twins, so two girls and two boys, so two girls are called Morgan, two boys are called Morgan, or he means just two twins of a pair. If you say a pair of twins, does that mean 4 people or 2 people? I don't know, but I really like the idea of having just one set of twins, where one's a girl, one's a boy, and they're both called Morgan. If I ever have twins, I'm definitely going to convince the mother of my children to name them Morgan if one's a boy and one's a girl, or just any sort of gender neutral name, just to confuse people, because there's nothing better than confusing people. And we got another wonderful William Sharkspeare. This is from Ash Whitman Art over on Instagram. Thank you so much for another awesome William Sharkspeare. As I said, I love getting these drawings. We don't need all these William Sharkspeares, but I'm happy to get as many. He could kind of maybe be a mascot for us here on Name Explain, maybe. But any sort of drawings you have relating to the show, please do send them my way, and I'll definitely happily highlight them here. My voice is going croaky. I'm talking too much now. Let's carry on. Next week, we'll be looking to a first name starting with the letter O. And what name that will be chosen on a poll exclusively for my patrons to vote on. So if you enjoy the show, want to help support it financially, and have a say in what names get explained, then please, please, please do consider donating on Patreon. It helps in a huge way. Just $1 a month helps in a huge way and grants you so many extra goodies. Here's something for you guys. If you're already a patron, please leave a comment down below and say what you enjoy so much about the Patreon. Hopefully it might convince some of you guys who aren't a patron yet to come join in the fun. It's a really good time. I really feel that even donating just $1 a month, it unlocks so much for you guys. Exclusive content like the podcast, Name News podcast, exclusive blog posts, ad-free videos, so much. I'm rambling on too much now. Go support Patreon, please. Thank you. I'm rambling on too much now, guys. Take care. Bye.